Ja, baie dankie Strydom. Well, listen, we're about to inspire you because to do the cycle tour is no easy feat, but to do it with only one wheel, yes, you heard that correctly, a unicycle is definitely a unique one. And Ethan Simpson, only 14 years old, he is doing that, but he's doing that for a good cause. And we have the young man in studio alongside his unicycle. Ethan, that is incredible. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Morning.
I have to ask you, when did you decide I'm going to do the Cape Town cycle tour on a unicycle?
Well, in 2021, I started doing the Cape Cycle Tour as a memorial race for my parents for an axle. And my dad and I started doing it on tandem together. The next year I did it on a single. And then during all that, I was already riding my unicycle. So I decided it would be an awesome feat to manage to do it on a unicycle.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, listen, I've done it with a normal bicycle, 2 wheels, and I would say I finished. I got the medal, and I'm very proud of it. But to do it on a unicycle, that is going to take some serious encouragement, and we are so excited to support you on this journey. How have you been training and preparing yourself for it?
For the last about 3 months, I've been riding pretty much every single weekend with a man named David Eves. And he's done the Cape Cycle Tour 6 times on a unicycle.
Sure.
So he's kind of shown me the ropes of long distance unicycling, like incline, decline, also just getting used to how to sit on it. And during the training, we've also done certain parts of the route, like Sekobosi and
the
all
big
those.
Hills.
Yeah, the big hills.
You definitely need to. So we've got 2 different unicycles here.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the one here, because this is how I know a unicycle to be.
Yeah.
And then that one over there has got a much larger wheel.
So this one here is a 20-inch. It's usually used for more like trial, which is trick unicycling. And it's more what you want to learn on. It's also used a lot in the circus. And then this one over here, this is for what's called touring. And you want a bigger wheel so that when you do one revolution with your pedals, so a full circle, you do a full circle with the wheel, which gets you over a much longer distance. And the handlebars are just for more comfort-wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, I would get a bigger wheel, which means like one little step would mean a bigger distance to be covered. But why are you so passionate to support Choc and the cows?
Well, a couple of years back, my mom had cancer herself. And during that time, my parents were part of an organization called Kids Can, which is a childhood kids cancer foundation in Zimbabwe. And once we moved down to Cape Town, we decided to find a similar foundation to that, and that was Choc. So that's what we're raising money for.
Oh, that is incredible. How are you going to be raising money? How can people support you on this incredible journey? I mean, to do the cycle tour is one thing, but you are only 14 years old and you're doing it on a unicycle. So how can people back you? How can they support you, and how can they support the cows and Choc along the way?
There's a website called Give and Gain, which is a link to it, and it said you can just donate there to Choc. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Well, that link is on your screen. It is Give and Gain. We have Ethan in studio right now. Are you brave enough to perhaps, if we give you some space, show me how you get onto the unicycle?
For sure.
Are you comfortable? At what age? You said you started cycling on the unicycle. How long ago has that been for you?
About 3 years now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you're quite comfortable on a unicycle.
Yeah, I started learning in lockdown, so I had lots of time to practice.
And you don't need a lot of space, I suppose, right? You just need to get the balance. And tell me, with the unicycle, obviously you've done the cycle tour twice, once in tandem, once by yourself. How has the training been different?
It's been a lot more training. I have never trained for a race for this long before. And yeah, there's a lot more to learn to it.
Okay, well, we are so excited. We're going to be backing you every cycle, every little step of the way. Are you able to demo us how you get onto your unicycle? You know the wheel's almost as big as you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to stand in. How's it, my young friend?
How are you?
Okay, nice to see you. I'm very keen to see how you do this because I don't even know how do you start if you've never been on a unicycle, how do you start?
So
What's
the pedal position over here is
Right.
the one you kind of always want to be in. If you're in this position,
Can
you're-
I'm just going to hold, I'm not going to attempt it. I just want to kind of see what you
for
got.
reference.
There's no brakes on this one, right? Okay.
there are no brakes on
sorry.
any of them. Well, this one has a brake.
That's a good thing to have a brake, yes.
Well, if you stop pedaling, the wheel stops moving
It will break,
entirely.
yeah. But I mean, that's not a complete different neurological connection that I need to form, which I'm not going to do right now. Okay, show us.
So you want your pedals to be in this position. If your pedals are here, this is called the dead position.
The dead position. Oh,
And
because
once
obviously.
Well, yeah, once you're here, you're done. You're falling
Okay.
off. So you always want to be in this position. So you start here.
Okay.
And some people start at this angle. I prefer like that.
Okay.
And then on the bigger wheel, you got to do a run up.
And he's out of shot. And he's coming back.
This is incredible.
I gotta ask, dude. Now, you've got the handlebars, and you mentioned that it is for a little bit more comfort.
Yeah.
How does the back feel? Like after cycling on a unicycle for quite a while? Because I know if you're on a normal cycle, I mean, you do
Yeah.
get tired.
Your back gets sore.
Well, on this one, you kind of sit very straight up. Your cyclists are much lower than
Yeah.
me.
So basically, you're
So-
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a good posture the whole way.
Okay. I have to ask you, how are you going to tackle Suikerbossie? Because that is, if you've never done the Cape Town cycle tour, going up Chapman's Peak and going up Suikerbossie is probably the two biggest hills you will face.
Nice thing about unicycling is actually it's easier to go up hills on a bike.
Because you lean forward.
Yeah.
And then you have to pedal.
So like
clever.
Chappies, I will be overtaking lots of bicycles because it's just so much easier on a unicycle to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, listen, well done, my friend. Well done. It's a valiant effort, and I know that we're going to see a lot of support going your way. But I must be honest, this is not something for the faint-hearted. I mean, just doing this is getting my heart rate up. Wait, hang on. No,
Do
that's
you
not
want
going to
to
happen.
mess up your handles?
I don't even know if it's going to help if anyone holds my hand for this, dude. Like,
No.
it's insane. Congratulations, my friend. Well done, and we wish you all the best. And go and support that Give and Gain page. It is for such a good effort, my friend. Yeah, well done. That's,
Congrats.
Thank you.
that is a whole different beast. All
Rooting
right.
for him all the way. Well, we are taking the quickest of breaks on your Feel Good Breakfast show. When we get back, we have professional surfer Natasha. She's joining us, and we're chatting all things Olympics. Are you going to try?
No, not going to happen.
Are you going to go for it?
No, I'm not going to go.
Legs are nice and long.
I'm too scared. I'm way too scared.